What the hell is going on, guys? AJ Bodie here, back with another video. Today, I just want to talk about how, you could probably hate someone just because they control you, like your manager, your dad, your mom. Some people that have like power over you. Um, like even at the extreme measure that, you get one of your friends betrays you, and your girl betrays you too, and then they cheat on you or something like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and read the script that I wrote. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. So, for a bit of backstory, okay, about me, about why I'm making this video. So I have this manager, these managers actually over the years that I've been working, right? And I just fucking hate them. They're so stupid. Like, there'll be this manager that I really like. And it's like, wow, you can control me and I like you and you're pretty cool. So I'm going to listen to you because you're respectable. You have abs. You're in good shape. You have a good energy going. You don't disrespect me. You don't be power tripping and breathing down my neck. You're awesome, man. So I'm going to listen to you. It's fine. It's great. But then there's managers that do not know how to manage at all, that expect you to do more than them, that expect you to do their work on top of yours, that expect you to be better than them, and expect you to know more than them, and then they still get to control you. And those types of managers are just no good. So let me just read the script really quickly. Why you hate managers? Why you hate your managers? But maybe it's not really about them. Have you ever noticed that the person you hate the most at work is usually the person who has the most control over your life? Your managers tell you when to show up, what to do, how fast to work, and whatever your effect whether or not your effort gets recognized, right? It can feel like they own your time. They create your they create that kind of setting that kind of fucks you up, and then that creates resentment, right? But ask yourself something. If that person had no power over you, if they couldn't affect your schedule, your paycheck, or your future, would you still hate them? Maybe not. So try and imagine, guys. I'm going to go off script for a second because I didn't write this in there. Try to imagine for just 1 second. Close your eyes and imagine if this person, maybe you can't do this, but if you can, if this person, you were to meet them for the first time today, and they had no power over you or anything, would you actually hate them? Probably not. Probably not. But just ask yourself that. Ask yourself that question. A lot of anger isn't just about the person; it's about the position you're in. The resentment. Oh wait, What the fuck is this word that I just wrote? I'm trying to sound smart here, bro. Let me change that really quickly. A lot of people, a lot of the anger isn't. Let me go again. A lot of the anger isn't just about the person; it's about the position you're in. They represent the lack of freedom you feel, or you have, and the uncomfortable truth is sometimes we hate people for having control over us because we allowed ourselves to feel or to stay in a situation where they have control over that, or they have control. That doesn't mean every manager is good. Some are unfair, some are disrespectful, some are difficult. But if you feel trapped in the solution, in the situation, and guys, I can't read. If you feel trapped in the situation, the solution isn't only blaming the person above you. The solution is building yourself into someone who has options. Learn skills, save money, improve yourself, create opportunities. Because the moment you know you can leave. The relationship changes. The moment you realize that you no longer have to stay where you are, the relationship changes. The dynamic changes. It shifts. And let me get to that in a second in my own personal anecdotal experience. But let me just keep on reading the script. You stop seeing your manager as someone who controls you and start seeing them as just another person you work with. Sometimes the person you're angry at is really a reminder of the freedom that you haven't built yet. So try and imagine that. Try and imagine that. Just hold on. Just for 1 second, try and imagine that. Imagine your best self. You have $1 million in the stock market. You don't give a fuck what the fucking person says about you. You have the best looking body that you could possibly have. Your social media following is, let's just say 100K, 200K, whatever. Let's not go crazy here, but we can say a million. Go ahead, say a million. Say a million. You want to say a million? Go ahead. You have 1 million followers. Boom. You have ad revenue. You have revenue coming in daily. You're making thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars a day. Okay? You have a lot of love in your life. You have a lot of fans. You have a lot of relationships. You have a lot of respect. Now ask yourself this. If I had all of that, would I have to listen to this person? Would I hate this person because I have to listen to them? So really, it's not really a thing that it's not really a hatred towards them. It's a hatred towards yourself. So you have to understand, the more and more you kind of put yourself down, the more and more you do not make yourself better and improve yourself, the longer it'll take and the longer you'll start to resent that person. But it's not actually that person, because that person is just another person. You can't be personing the person. Listen, if you were stronger than them, what are you like? And if you were jealous of them because they were stronger than you, or they kept on beating you up, right? Let's just say hypothetically they beat you up. That's their job, to beat you up, right? If you were stronger than them, could they beat you up? No, they couldn't beat you up. Let's just say you know all the techniques, and now they can't beat you up. So you're no longer mad at them. You're like, you're under me now. I'm sorry. Like, it's just how it is. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. You're just under me now. And he's like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna beat you up. It's like, why are you mad, dude? Of course, yeah, I'm above you. You ever notice how the person above the person that's under them is less mad? It's like, I don't give a fuck, dude. You're under me. Get the fuck up. What the fuck? I don't care. But when the person that's under you tries to, go on top of you, that's when you start to get mad, because it's like, oh, it's a power struggle. Now, imagine you were richer than them. Imagine you had more money, you had a house, you had everything financially was just better. You're just better than them. Now what? It's like, okay, well, it doesn't matter. Also, and you're gonna be like, okay, well then, if I just keep on saying that I'm better than them, people won't like me because psychology and all of that bullshit, right? Imagine people did like you because you were humble. Now everybody likes you. Everybody thinks you're better. Everybody knows that you have more money than them. Everybody knows that you're stronger than them because you beat their ass. So everything's better. And their wife left them, and your wife didn't leave you. Now what? It's like, okay, well, if that's all the case, then why do I hate them in the first place? Oh, can they still control you? No, they can't, because you're better than them. So it's just like, really, what you have to understand is you don't hate them. You hate the fact that you put yourself in this situation, and you're still stuck in the situation because you can't get it out. You can't get out of it yourself. 1 second. Sometimes you look at them and be like, is this really how I want to become? No, you don't want to become like that. Every fucking day, right? I go to work, and there's this asshole, right? These two assholes, this one woman, one man. One manager, that's the woman. One assistant manager, that's the man. They're both fucking retarded. They're both really stupid. So I don't know if I've told you about what I do for a living, but basically, I'm a baker, and it's a really simple job. It's actually quite easy. It's fucking simple as fuck. I bake things and I go home. That's it. Especially when they're not around, it's so simple. Like I get everything done. There's nothing that I have to do that's unchecked or anything. But because they don't know how to track their time, their time efficiency is terrible. They do slack off. I've noticed. They they don't know how to calculate or strategize or plan ahead. They're living everything. They're living paycheck to paycheck, and they're doing things like, let's just say we have a truck coming in. I don't know if I can explain this correctly, but we have a truck coming in, and we need to order stuff and put stuff on the truck. But our freezer is already full. Our back freezer is already full, so we need to take stuff off. But then they order more stuff that we don't need. But then they think we need it because I don't know. I don't know why our system does this, but it's just kind of weird, and they have not learned the system, and they've already been working as a manager for like 1 or 2 years now. So it's kind of crazy at the fact that they don't know what to do, and they tell me not to touch the ordering, right? So I leave it up to them, and then they're like, well, you need to do this and you need to do that. And it's like, well, if I can't order, then I can't do any of that now, can I? It's just a whole thing that it's just, you know how work is. It's fucking weird. But anyways, to my point, you can't really be mad at these people that are fucking stupid, right? And really, you just have to focus on yourself, because think of it like this. If Are you mad at them, or are you mad at yourself for putting yourself in this situation? It's like you're like, "Oh, well, I want to be a baker." But do you really want to be a baker at this franchise? At this company? You could literally be a baker anywhere. You could literally get more money from starting your own baking business. So you don't actually want to be the baker. What you want is power and respect at this company. But how do you get that if they're disrespecting you? You don't listen to them. Just don't listen to them. Say fuck off. And a lot of people think that they're going to get fired because because they're like the managers are yelling at them, or they're telling them, "Oh, we're going to write you up." There are systems in place to prevent that. You can literally go up to your higher manager and prevent it. Now, I also see a lot of posts and a lot of like online posts and stuff, basically saying, "Oh, my manager doesn't like me, and the higher manager doesn't like me, and the higher manager doesn't like me." If if nobody likes you, then there's probably a problem with you, right? Because, for example, my store manager, likes me very much. He likes everybody, and he's pretty cool. Um, I do see, however, that there's a lot of shh. No, just don't say anything. Just don't say anything. If you say something, then more than likely you're gonna have to deal with that thing, and it's gonna be a problem. And also have to deal with it. And it's better to just not say anything, which kind of sucks, but you kind of have to suck it up. But do you really want to be at a company that doesn't treat their employees with respect? And again, that also comes back to you. Do not focus on whatever somebody else is doing. Focus on yourself. Do you want to stay in that position for a long period of time? And you're thinking to yourself, "Oh, well, it shouldn't be like that." Okay, but you're still putting up with it. Just so you know, you're putting up with that. And again, I am talking about myself. I am putting up with this. I've put up with this for years. And now that I'm taking control, it's really weird that when I take control of shit, right? When I do it my way, when I don't listen to anybody and I just block them out, right? I just channel them out. When I focus on my own work, now the people that were like, "Oh, you should be doing it like this, you should be doing it like that," the managers are coming to me and asking, "Hey, can you retrain him? Hey, can you retrain that guy? Actually, we need you to retrain the manager." Yes, I have to retrain the the assistant manager in the bakery, in a bakery. to bake bread. How stupid is that? And all the fucking time. When the other baker, the old baker, he's like really fucking old. He has no idea what he's doing because he is like fucking. He's starting to get dementia or something. I have no idea. When he has to go because he has overtime, he leaves, and then the assistant manager tries to take over for him. And I look in the bowl, and the dough is fucking dry. And I'm like, dude, your dough is so dry that there's still flour. And he's like, what is this? What is this? Huh? And he just leaves. He just leaves his workbench and does other stuff. And you can't do that because you have to be on top of it at all times. And you might be like, oh well, he has to do other stuff. He's a manager. He has to do other manager stuff. He really doesn't. He really doesn't. I see what he does. He literally just goes with this computer. He goes, uh, oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's great. That's great. And he's literally just fucking clicking shit to make sure. I'm wasting time. Oh, wait, what's this? Let me look into this really quickly. Instead of doing all of this at the end of the day, he does it right fucking now. Just so we can waste time. And you may be thinking, oh, well, you don't know. But I do. Trust me, I fucking know. I fucking know. All the fucking time. He just fucking wastes time. So it's so stupid. And he also tried to correct me on how I bake, because that's what managers are supposed to do. But then I'm like, hey man, can you show me? And he's like, oh, I don't know what to, 1 second, let me go check my email. Like all the fucking time, it's always in my fucking ass. And I'm just saying, like, oh fuck. It just doesn't make fucking sense why he's a manager in the first place. But again, anyways, getting back to what I've said. First of all, fit check, physique check. Look at me. Hold on, let me. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Okay. But to take away some knowledge from this video, right? In my own anecdotal experience, when I block everybody out, when I focus on myself, when I stop worrying about what other people think, when I say, oh, I hate this guy, instead of saying, oh, I hate this guy that has power over me, does he actually have power over me? Probably not. He probably doesn't have as much power over me he has as much power over me as I give him, right? And you're gonna be like, okay, so he literally has the power to send you home. He literally has the power to write you up, give you counseling statements, and the ability to fuck your life over. Yes, he does. He absolutely 100% does. In the job description, he can do that. But just like cops, they have something called discretion. What is discretion? Okay, so it's basically like, if a cop goes, oh, I'm checking your speed, right? Oh, you're going 50 an hour when the speed limit is 45. They could get you for going 47 miles an hour over the speed limit, or not 47, sorry, 3 miles over. Let's just say 48. You're going 48, and it's like that's 3 miles over the speed limit. They could get you. Hey, why are you driving 3 miles over the speed limit? But that's stupid. It's like, what are you talking about? That's so dumb. You're not gonna get a ticket or anything. They're just gonna ask you what you're doing. And matter of fact, if they do that, they sound fucking crazy. They're gonna sound so crazy. So it's just like, that's really stupid, because we drive at like 50 miles an hour. If I was a cop, we drive at like 50 miles an hour. Why am I stopping this person that drives 50 miles an hour? Let him go. Oh, 55 miles an hour. I could technically, be like, why are you driving 10 miles over the speed limit? But then again, the traffic does get pretty congested around this time. I'll let it slide, okay? 15 miles an hour. You know what? Yeah, 15 miles an hour over the speed limit, 60 miles an hour. That's pretty normal. People do that. But if I want to be a dick, and I need like to write people up, I guess, why are we speeding? Oh, you need to get home. Okay, well, I'm gonna write you a warning. How about that? Okay, you have a good day. Matter of fact, if I'm a cool cop, not even gonna do that. Matter of fact, let me take myself out of the situation and just go be in my little cop car and eat donuts. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. 65 miles an hour. That's what? 20 miles over the speed limit. Yeah. I kind of have to stop you. What are you doing, man? That's 20 miles plus. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Okay. You're late for work. Okay. Well, I'm gonna write you a warning. Don't do this again. You got it? All right. Okay. 25 over the speed limit. Okay. Now we're kind of getting into like territory of like you're kind of becoming a super speeder, okay? So, we're gonna give you a warning, but we're gonna give you a what is it? Fucking I can't remember what it's called, paper warning or whatever. So here's your paper warning. If you do this again, we're gonna fuck you. You're gonna get flagged in the system, and you're actually gonna get fucked even harder if you do this again. Okay, 30 miles over the speed limit. Now you got some explaining to do. What are you doing? Oh, you're being a reckless driver. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and give you. We're gonna fine you for this shit. Oh, okay, 50 miles. Get the fuck out of the car. Come. Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, there's something called discretion. I don't even know what I was talking about, but discretion, it's kind of like, do I have to be a dick? No, you don't have to be a dick. You really don't. So when it comes to them, writing you up or anything like that. If you fuck up bread, they could write you up. 100% they could write you up. But did you fuck up bread because that was your intention, or did you fuck up bread because you're a fucking idiot? If you fucked up bread because you're a fucking idiot, and then they write you up, that's kind of an asshole move. But if you fuck up bread because you intentionally fucked up bread because you don't want to not mess up the bread, then wait, what the fuck did I just say? If you're intentionally doing it, they're gonna write you up. Of course, that's discretion right there. It's like, okay, we're gonna write you up because you're an idiot, not because you're an idiot, because you're actually intentionally fucking up the bread. If you fuck up the bread because you're an idiot, okay, we're gonna let it slide this time because you fucked up. You made a mistake. You can improve it. It's fine. I don't care. Okay, okay, just do better. We need to improve on this. They don't even do that. They're just like, do better. Bye. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. If they can't absolutely 100% fuck you over because there are rules in this company. So it's just kind of like if they do that to you, then karma and shit. You can talk to your HR manager and they'll be like, okay, well, why are you writing him up for this, right? Also, there's something in like psychology and like social norms and stuff. If you act like a sack of potatoes and a doormat, you're pretty much the doormat. You're the department's doormat, right? You're the bakery's doormat. Okay? So you can apply these rules to anyone. If you stand your ground, I know it's scary because I also have that feeling of like, oh, I'm like standing up to enforcement. But stand your ground, chest out. What are you doing? And your chest is out. I don't know. What are you doing? And you say nothing, and you're just like, no, I don't want to do that. And they're like, oh, well, you have to. And it's like, no, I actually don't. And they'll come up to you. They'll come up to you and try to be toxic to you, like, "Hey, I need you to get this." They'll come up to you, right up to your ear. I'm so serious. This guy comes up to your ear and goes, "Hey, make sure we're taking our breaks, okay? Hey, one second, one second. Make sure we're making the bread properly, okay? Make sure we're taking our breaks. Make make the bread." And I'm so serious. That's what he does. Make sure that we're Make sure that we're following procedures properly. Okay, AJ, someone could break their leg with this box on the floor. 2 minutes later, he's literally organizing the freezer with the boxes on the floor. What the fuck? Anyways, that's pretty much it. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what managers do. Double standard and hypocriticalness. That's bye. That's it. Bye. I remember one time he got so overwhelmed that he was trying to tell me to leave, and I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Okay, I need you to leave." And then I was like, "What?" And he was like, "I need you." And then he was like, "I need you to do this." And I was like, "So you're gonna tell me to leave, but then you also need me to do this? That's crazy." Anyway, that's it. Bye. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You know how it is. Turn post notifications on. Bye.